In this section, we're going to talk about making multiple selections. These are commonly called drop-downs or option boxes. They let the user choose one or multiple selections from a group of possibilities. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in my form tag, action equals pound, and let's do the method equals post. I'm sure you probably have that memorized by now. All right, so we got our closing form tag. So the first thing I'm going to do is a select box. A select box gives the user several options. It's commonly called a drop-down. And what I do with the select box is here in the select box itself, I'm going to give it a name. So let's let the user choose from several types of food that they like. So we'll call this food. And then each option is surrounded by option tags, just like that. And each option has an individual value. So let's say the first type of food we're doing is continental. So that's the value that's passed to the server, and here's what's displayed in the drop-down. So we have as many option elements as we have actual options in the drop-down. So we'll do a Chinese, which is my favorite type of food. And then we can do Italian. And after that, we'll do Thai food. It's becoming very popular. So you can see this is actually very easy to do. And the reason you would use these is they save screen real estate. So if we had a big long list, like for example, we want someone to choose their state, and there's 50 states, this would be an optimal type of form field to use. Let's do one more. So we've got continental, Chinese, Italian, Thai. Let's do, I really like Indian. Matter of fact, there's a very good Indian restaurant just down the street from the condominium I live in. All right, so we're going to save that, and let's check it out. They look pretty much the same in every browser, so I'm just going to try it here in Firefox. And there it is. So we can choose from any of these in the drop-down. And also, I can use the arrow keys on the keyboard to go through the various options. Now, I probably should put above this here, choose your favorite type of food. And a break. Now, what's going to be passed to the server here is going to be what is inside the value. So it's going to be, for example, if I choose continental, food equals continental will be passed to the server, or food is Chinese. So these are going to be what are called key value pairs, where the name is going to be the key and the value is going to be the individual choice the user makes. A lot of times these are rendered dynamically from a database, but in this case we're hard coding the option. So that's one way to do the select box. Now, by adding a couple of simple attributes to select, I can change the appearance and the behavior of the box. For example, I'm going to set the size attribute here, and I'm going to set it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how many rows that the box is going to have visible. So if I set that to 5, watch what happens. So now we have a different type of selection box where we have 5 rows visible. Now, if I have 5 rows visible and I added more options, value equals, so we've got Chinese, Italian, Thai, let's do Japanese. Very nice. And we probably should be doing just one more so we can fit it in here. Let's do vegetarian. I know any of these can be vegetarian, but we'll do specific vegetarian category. All right, so there we've got Japanese and vegetarian, but we only have a size of 5. I'm going to bring that down even just one more to 4. So watch what happens. We automatically get a scroll bar here so the user can scroll through the various options. So this can be pretty effective. Let's check it out in one additional browser. Let's check it out in Safari. Looks very, very similar in Safari. Oh, why not? Let's check it in Chrome. And in Chrome, we get the same look as well. I think it appears a little bit different in Microsoft's Internet Explorer on the PC, but not significantly different. Now, what's nice about this is that the user can make multiple selections if we use just one more attribute. And that attribute is multiple. So I'm going to go ahead and make this so it accommodates all of these. And I'm going to set the multiple attribute right here equal to multiple. If I set that like this, what happens is the user is now able to, by holding the command key or the option key, to choose more than one option in the multi-select box. So that can make it a lot easier for the user to select, oh, I like, continental and Chinese, or something along those lines. And again, kind of like the checkboxes, if multiple ones are selected, it's returned as an array to the actual server.